All right, guys, I am back. And I don't know how many of these videos in this little series you've seen because as I said in another one, that I'm just recording these to kind of fill the gap of when I don't have time to record videos. And right now I'm kind of in between projects. It is like September 25th today. And Jesse is barking his head off. So yeah. So I'm going to work on the cover tonight. I also needed just something that, just a little bit of, because I have a spare few minutes before I got to go to bed. And I thought, well, let's do this. So I have gnome fabric that I found. So I'm going to cover this with Mod Podge. Jesse, enough. Yeah, so maybe I'll just pour this out because oopsie. Wow, that was a lot. And it looks like my Mod Podge is getting chunky. I mean, I have had it quite a while. Gross. Jess. He's grumpy tonight. He doesn't usually... Oh. They don't usually bark like that, so there must be a deer or something out there. So, and after we do this, it has to dry completely before we do any bending or anything like that. And you got to really get your corners so we get really good and stuck down. Anyways, what was I saying? Jesse, enough. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of pick it up or move this aside for a minute and then lay my fabric upside down. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. So you get the full spectrum. That'll probably do it. Okay. Right, move it this way. Do the same thing on this end. Is this adorable fabric? I mean, you haven't really seen the top part of it yet. Oh. And normally I would totally do this beforehand, but I wasn't sure exactly how much I was going to end up needing to take off. Okay, so I'm only going to do just a little bit on this side. Oh, shoot, before I do that, I should probably clip those corners so it's not so bulky. And then it kind of allows you to kind of see what you got to get on the other edge too. Really cake it on there. And this time we really don't care if it like kind of switches through the other side. Like I usually care on black fabric if the Mod Podge kind of like shows through, but I'm not going to worry about it this time. Yeah, that's their deer. There's a deer out there messing in their area. Getting a goopy mess, but I think that's what I had. Such a bad day at work. That's why I was like, I am totally going home and I'm gonna fix dinner and then I am just gonna play for a little bit. And what better things to play with than one of my favorite things, right? Gnomes. Aren't gnomes like the best? Gnomes are the best. They're the cutest. Right? I think they're adorable. Okay. So you can kind of see it kind of squishing through there. But again, I don't really care about that because I'm going to take this, which I need to order more. I'm going to wipe off as much of the regular Mod Podge as possible. And what I'm going to be using is, for those of you that are new, it's antique Mod Podge. The only place I found it is on Amazon. Oh, that one's getting chunky too. I think your girl best be ordering some more, huh? See, what I'm hoping is that the antique Mod Podge kind of tames down the white. And it's not even like a true white, but it's just really bright. So I'm kind of hoping that it'll really take off. Calm it down a little bit. Isn't it just the cutest? There we go. I like it. I like it a lot already. It's kind of warm out tonight, so maybe it'll dry quicker tonight. All right. All right, so I am going to set that aside. I will set my brush aside for a little bit. We'll come back to that and see if it's dry by the time we're kind of done with the video. I'll just set that there, and I'll go wash it as soon as the video's done. Okay, then we already made these little guys. And they're so stinking cute, right? And these little guys. All right, so let's see. What else do we got in here? I want some more pockets, obviously. We're going to do pretty basic pockets. I'll make a couple of library pockets. You know what song was just going through my head? The ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. I know. It's, yeah. It's the tall tale signs of a bad day, right? Oh my goodness. It wasn't anybody's fault or anything. It was just one thing after another today. And it was all I could do. Just keep my head above water and try to like do my job today. It was awful. Awful, awful, I tell ya. Alright, so I'm actually thinking... Oh, and my chair is doing its thing again. Let's get it. That one's kind of cute. Let's do a couple pockets like that. Where did I put my, there it is. I was like, where did I put my little mini cutter? And I'm thinking do something envelope related. What are these? 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, not over talkative today. not. Okay, so I'm going to cut 1/4 inch off of these guys. More. 1/4 inch. Kind of a bummer that I didn't catch that sooner. Yep, that looks good. And since these are directionals, I'll have to do one at a time. Perfect. Wow, I really am not talkative today, huh? I'm just like crafting away. Sorry guys. So basically what happened at work is that one of the accountants before me, she really didn't know what she was doing, especially when it came to accounting. At first, it was just pretty much like making out checks and stuff because the business was kind of small back when she first started. So she didn't really have a ton of accounting experience. And then the new owner bought it out. And then they changed everything. They went to this big ERP system. And I think she was just kind of overwhelmed. And I found one of our customers sent me this statement, and so I'm looking through it, and there's, I don't know why or how or whatever she did, but yeah, it's not right. She overpaid like 4 invoices, and yeah, it's not great. It is not great at all. So I'm having to basically audit that whole company account, which, let me tell you, it's where we order most of our materials from. And I have to go back at least 6 months. That one's a little bit taller than that, but that's okay. It's a little bit lower. They're good. I think I inked that side. I did. I didn't go very far on it. There we go. now I do 2 envelopes. Oh. Okay, now I think we could probably do this one here. Because it would look cute with putting something in the pocket and then having a tuck right there. I've never done anything like that, so that'll be interesting. So basically, there'll be a tuck here, right? A small one here, and then the pocket here. I think that's kind of cute. I think I'll run some lace right over here because that, what did we say? That was 5.5, so it'll come all the way to the edge. Actually, maybe I don't have enough to do both sides with this one. Definitely could. I think I'll wait until we get to the journal. But let me go ahead and put this one together. And I don't know, I might end up changing my mind and kind of binding them together with their little flaps and inserting it into the signature. That was originally where I was going with it, but I liked it so much that I was thinking it might just look kind of cute on a, like on the center page. Yep. Don't want glue down there. So cute. So what I'm thinking is a middle signature, or the middle. And then I think on the other, so on the other back side of the page, let me see. Let me pull one of these out. Okay, so it'll sit like this. You can imagine it folded together there. So sit like this on the middle page, and we'll put some lace in there. And then on this side, I think I'll make it a belly band, and we'll make some cute little ephemera to kind of hang up in there. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do with them. And then maybe we'll add a little cluster or something there. Some lace and clusters. Okay. All right, let me pull that other piece over here and see what we got. If it's definitely not dry enough to do anything with right now, but it'll kind of give you an idea. It did kind of break down some of that, the really white on the snowflakes and stuff, which kind of is what I was going for. So yeah, once that sets, then I will back it with one of my papers here on the other side. I'll probably do the blue gnomes. I'm not sure. I guess we could decide that now. Ooh, actually, I think it'll be this one because it matches the most readily with some of the other stuff. And this one doesn't look bad either. I think I'll go with this one. I like this one better. So that'll be the inside cover. When it's dry, we'll probably do much the same in the next video, is I'll do the inside, and then we'll set it aside and let it dry, and I'll make some more pockets in the next one once this one's done. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this gnome-tastic little project, and I will just see you in the next video. Bye, guys.